What's up? Welcome back to a Tomboy Reactions. I am a Tomboy. And on tap we have an honest trailer. The Witcher by Screen Junkies. Now, if you watched my last video or last two videos, I put that out before I put this one out. Listen, I had a lot to say about The Witcher, okay? Because it doesn't make any sense whatsoever, some of the things. And Lord, did I not just, in my recommendeds, pull up The Witcher honest trailers. So we're going to get into this. Before I do that, though, because I completely forgot if I said it or not. I'm a tomboy. This is a Tomboy Reactions. And we're watching The Witcher honest trailer by Screen Junkies. Let's get into it now.
Based on the books you've been meaning to read, that got spun off into games you've been meaning to finish, comes a series that's meant to be the next Game of Thrones.
The series came
but ended up more like the next Xena Warrior Princess. I ain't mad at it. The Witcher. Get ready for the most watched Netflix show ever, because they changed how they count the views as you enter a sprawling fantasy world that seems pretty complicated on the surface, but boils down to a vaguely Polish Tolkien with swears.
They nuded it just like Game of Thrones.
Did your mother a snowman?
When there's something strange in your bog or woods, who you gonna call?
The Witcher.
A Witcher.
You don't scare me.
That's too bad.
Highly trained mutant killing machines who every moron in the land wants to pick a fight with for some reason.
Right.
You mutant son of a bitch.
And he got one sword. I don't even see he had two swords.
Did not know you were a
He got
witcher.
one sword.
I've always wanted to play with one.
Ride along with the titular Witcher, Geralt, as Henry Cavill mean mugs his way through the continent,
With a bad
searching
weed.
for the minimum number of syllables required to carry a series.
You must have some review for me, 3 words or less.
His destiny will be tied to Ciri, a baby Yoda with the power of Screamo. Yennefer, a girl who left the Hogwarts to Deep State Mage pipeline to go live by her own rules, selling boner weed. And tagging along is the foppish bard character
He talks
who
so
everyone
much.
hates.
My name is Julian Alfred Pancras.
Hi.
Damn it, Yasker! Oh, please, not the loot!
With a song or two that everyone begrudgingly admits is actually pretty good.
Toss a coin to your witcher.
Huh, I guess even fantasy realms have to deal with their own version of John Mayer.
Oh, valley of penis, oh God.
That sucks. Watch the action,
Oh, now you
drama,
have two
and
fools out of
complete
nowhere.
lack of comedy unfold across a typical episode where Geralt comes across a problem he doesn't want to get involved in,
I want
And
you
he
to
gets
join my
involved in
team.
it.
No,
then totally gets involved in it.
I'm in.
While Ciri runs through some woods boringly, Yennefer's dress comes off. Then we switch timelines, only you don't realize it since half the characters don't age, so just enjoy an awesome sword fight. Some, cool magic sometimes, I guess. Out come Yennefer's boobs again. And at the end of the day, it turns out man was the real monster all along. It's a formula I can totally get behind. Oh, the next one's already started. So
Right.
if you ever wanted a show to put images in your head that would match the phrase porcupine wedding, sexy hunchback, or magical hysterectomy, then you are super weird like us, and we finally have a show to enjoy together. Because if Peak TV was all about 12-hour movies you have to binge all at once to appreciate, then I welcome the return of shows that can say, tonight on Witcher, meet a bog monster who's also a beautiful lady, coming up after an all-new Buffy, only on UPN. Starring Silent but Deadly,
Silent but
the
deadly.
Hunchback of Notre Dame. Hey Siri,
My ballads bring all the coins to the bard.
Blood Sugar X Magic, Baths, Beheadings, barf. Bibs.
Bibs.
Midsummer. Whisper voices.
What are you, child?
Talking about coin.
How much coin for your Kiki more then?
You seem to find coin pretty charming yourself.
I have enough coin to rebuild our house.
10% of all your coin.
You fled with that coin.
My coin.
My coin. Coin.
Talking about destiny.
Coin
You
and
don't
law
believe in
surprise.
destiny.
That's what it is. Law surprise.
It's your destiny.
It's your destiny. She's your
I'm
destiny.
on law
Destiny.
surprise.
Destiny.
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 I still don't know how that's gonna
Destiny.
work.
Destiny can go.
And that song you finally got out of your head. And it's back. The Hair Witch Project.
The Hair Witch Project.
Okay, you just buried a baby at low tide, barely an inch into the sand. You might as well just chuck him into the ocean if you're not going to put some elbow grease into it.
Turn from whence you came.
I'm the Honest Voice Guy, and I approve this message. Volleyball is just professional hot potato. Get over here.
Anyways, that was the Witcher. Now, I could rant about this show all day. Bottom line is, I still watched it. I still watched it. Like, I'm on season 2. It's just one of those shows. It's just one of those shows. But, listen. I never played the game. I never read the book. I only seen the series. I didn't even know they had books of the Witcher. Well, I knew they had books of the Witcher before. I just never, I guess, cared to read it. The only reason I ended up watching it is because my mom said, "Hey, you seen the show before?" I was like, "No." She's like, "You want to watch it?" I was like, "Alright, let's do it." So, that's how I ended up watching it. But, I can rant about this show all day, which I might do a video ranting. It is what it is. But that was honest trailers from Screen Junkie, and they pretty much hit every nail on the head like they do every video. So my social media is in the description below, and you can check me out there too. I got some other content coming, a lot of other stuff coming. Working on a lot of stuff, getting the grind in for that 2022 bag as well. But I like doing these. They're fun. I'm always ranting about something any doggone way. So what better to do it with some other folks that love ranting too? So check me out. I'll see y'all later. Peace.